today we are going to learn about SAP scripts, okay, and forms, all types of forms. So basically, so if you see this, so SAP script is a tool which is used to create and maintain the forms for sending across and mass printing. Okay, so basically business forms such as invoices and purchase order, whatever you see, right? Like whenever you purchase any product and you get one invoice, correct? So there you will see a logo and then the address, then a tabular format like the price of the product and its unit and price, correct? So these things are actually developed via these SAP scripts. Okay. So the scripts are the older versions of SAP print forms, as I told you, right? So these are client dependent and it will not be visible to the other clients. You always have to upload the SAP script in the other client. But there are also client independent versions which are called as the smart forms. Okay, so those are the advanced one. Like the advanced version of SAP script is smart form. The advanced version of smart form is the Adobe form. Okay. So, like there are few standard SAP script forms as well in the system. But before we move to the SAP GUI screen, so this can be, there are two key components. One is the content and another one is the layout, correct? So and these are the function modules which are generally used in the SAP scripts. So when we write a program to call our SAP scripts, okay, so we will use these function modules. So first one is this open form, which is used to open a form for execution. Then write form, some information on the SAP script using the text element, and then close form, start form, and end form. Okay, and these are all the SAP script components. We'll go in the GUI and we'll see. So first is this header information of the script, like administrative basic settings of the script will be done in the header. Then the pages is like that only 99 pages can be created per SAP script. So page is a group of windows. And windows are where like you will have your main window, constant window, variable window, graphical window like this, right? And this page windows is like windows will be assigned to a page called as page window. Then you have your formats, paragraph format, character format. You can create new paragraph format according to your own requirement, project requirement. It might be Arial or whatever, Calibri, whatever. And if you want to use the family bold, italic, underline, so those can be created via paragraph or character format. And then the last one is the layout, specifies the place to design the page with the windows. Okay, so let's go to your GUI. Okay, and the T code. So these are some important T codes which are used for the SAP scripts. So for SAP scripts, so today we will cover SAP scripts and tomorrow we'll have the session on the smartphone. I'll see how much I can cover today because it will be little bit time taking because you will design a form and then you will call it in your program. So it will be little bit time taking. Okay. So the SAP SE71 is the T code which we will use for the SAP scripts form. And these are all like standard text you will be creating in SO10. Just give me one moment. And this is for the logo creation. Okay, so without wasting any more time, so let's try. So this is that T code SE71. Okay, but before we move, there are few standard like SAP scripts which has been already created by SAP. So like for example, RV order. Okay, so when you go to this form, so there are sales order, order related. Can you see logistics? Okay, unclassified forms. Okay, so these all are the forms which has been created in different languages actually. Okay, so you can see this. So these are all the standard forms which has been created. So say for example, if you take this is again a DA is not acha. Okay, we have fine. So this is how these forms are created, and as I was telling you, right? So this is the header information which will give you the basic settings, and then we have all these components: pages, windows, page window, paragraph formats, and character format like this. Okay, and if I want to test it, let's see if it allows. Let's see how it looks like. Mm, Printing test, LOCL, print preview. Do a print preview. So this is how the form looks like. Okay. So like there are like lot of, so generally what happens in your requirement, right? So whenever the requirement comes, either they will say that we have a standard form, and we need to do little bit additions. So in that case what you have to do is, for example, sales order confirmation form, or packing list, or invoice form, or purchase order, like this, lot of standard forms are already built in SAP system. So you can copy the SAP script and you can create a Z script. uh, I mean, I think I only had one requirement where I had to create the script from the scratch, but majority times you will be getting the standard forms, and on that you can copy it, and then you can create your own customized form. Okay, so what we will do is, as of now, so this is like, we are going to create a simple SAP script with the calling program. So I'm going to create a simple SAP script which will have two pages. Okay, the first page and the next page, and there will be three windows. So let me write down in the notepad. So, and that way we will try to create it. Okay. So first step is I will create a SAP script which will have two pages, first and next. Then you have three windows. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Then you will have three windows: header, body, and footer. And then we will have the calling program. Okay, so this is our agenda, first agenda. So what we will do is we will go to this SE71 as I showed you, and then let's try to create any name you can give. Okay, and as of now we will give the language as EN. Okay, and then we'll try to create a, it is not, it will show like it is not available, so you need to create it. Okay, so you, here you come, and like here you give just a normal description, plant, plant form or something like that. So then what we will do is we will go to the, and it will be like convertible to all the languages. And here in the basic settings, we have this page format as DIN 4, and the portrait format is like this. Okay. So that is one. Then what we will do is let's save it, and we will use our own package and activate it. Okay, so first is we will click on this page window, and here what we will do is we will create our first page. So you go here, you create a element, and the first page is this. So as I said you, so this is our first page. Okay. So this is how I created my first page, and then save it. Then again you go and create a new page, that is the next page. Okay, next page. All right. So now our two pages, first and next, are created. So in the first page, so the next page will be next, correct? So when I am in the first page, the next page will be next, and in the next page, the next page will be next. That's it. Okay. Now it is saved. Then what we will do is we will go and create the windows here. So here first what we will do is this main window is created by default. Okay. So this main window, then what we can do is we will create a header window. Okay. So first is, so as I was telling, so first page and next page is done. Now our like we will be creating three windows, header, body and footer. So header window, okay. In the header window, let's save it. Then we will create a footer window. Okay. So now our three windows are created because this main window is our by default window. So we will call it as the body window. Okay. So these three windows are created. So now what we will do is we will assign these windows to the page. Okay. So we will click on this page window, and then we are going to add the windows header and main and footer to the first page, and only the main. So what we are going to do here, so we will assign our header, main and footer to the first page. Okay, first thing, and then the main window to the next page. Okay, so what we'll do, as of now, let's take the first page. Okay, go to this, create an element. Huh. So in the edit, you can also go for Shift plus F6. Okay, and then what you can do is you will assign this main window in the first, and here as of now the left margin I will give main window like this, 10, 1, 15 cm, like that. Okay, just give like this and we will see that how it looks like. Okay, then okay, so now again you go to the create element, then first your main window is given, then your like header window we will give. Okay, so here also what we will do is we will give the similar way, 1 cm, or yeah, let it be, let's keep everything same as of now. Okay, and let's save it. And then we have your footer. Huh. So in the first page, footer also is done. 1, 10, and 15. Okay. So all these three windows are assigned to the first page. Now what you will do, in the next page, you will just assign your main window. Okay. So go create an element, only the main window. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So this is how we have assigned our first, like, first page and next page and the windows. Correct. Now what we will do is, now our pages are created, windows are created, windows are assigned to the pages. Okay. Then the next step is we will create the paragraph format. Okay. So in this paragraph format, we will use this paragraph format for our like whenever we are writing any texts or anything. So this paragraph format will be our default paragraph format. So we will create again an element and we'll give here P1. Okay. And this is our default paragraph. So here in the default paragraph, what we will do is, it's the alignment is left, and the font, what we will do is we will use what all fonts are there. Let's use this Courier. Okay, and the font size is 12. All right. So this we will save it. Okay. Then we also need to configure this default paragraph in the form, correct? So what we'll have to do is, this default paragraph, whatever we have created, will go to this header. Okay. And so did you see so when you come to this paragraph format, we have created this P1 for paragraph. Correct. So in this case, what we will do is we will use this paragraph format, like the font, whatever we have used, Courier and 12. We'll go to this this hat-like structure, which will be the header, and go to the basic settings. And here, what you do is, in your first page, it will be the first page. Okay. And in case of your default paragraph, what we will give is P1. Okay. And the font family is Courier and 10. Sorry, Courier and 12. So this is how we will do it, and this we will save it. All right. So then what we will do is we'll save it. And as of now, what we will do is we'll activate this. Okay. So let's do a small printing test. Let's see if how it looks like. Okay, I have not added any elements, so that's why it is coming like this. Wait. So before that, what we will do is we will just add some text. Like, in order to get any print, we need to at least add some element in the main windows. Okay. So what I will do is, I'll go to this window. Okay. In the main window, I will create a text element. Okay. So in all the, we will go to this code editor. Okay. So this code editor, and I will just mention here, this is the main window. This is the main window, just for a self description. Then go back, and similarly in the header, we'll go and we will give here, this is the header window. And similarly in the footer also, we'll go and we will create this is the footer. Okay. Let's save it and activate it. Okay. So now what we will do is, once we do this, then we'll have to create a SE38 program. Okay. Otherwise, how we need always a driver program to print the form. Okay. So we'll go to SE38, we'll create a simple program where we will use those function modules to call the our SAP script form. Okay, so as of now, let's create this Z SAP script driver program. Okay, so we'll create this. So it is a driver program for our SAP script for our form. For form is that Z underscore plant form, right? Okay. Create all the steps you need to just follow. Okay. So as I said, the steps are there. That's it. So first,
We
what we will do is
we
we
create the
will
labels also
use
same way, right?
labels.
Yeah.
Like which labels you are saying?
Like the labels we stick in front of our boxes, the cards or the
Ah,
cartons
ha,
or the
ha. Correct,
car.
correct, correct. Yes, yes, you are right. So, majorly these things are used whenever there is any sales process or anything. So you will definitely IT CPO. Acha, acha, okay, it's a structure, I guess. Data type. Let's see. So this is the SAP script output interface, which we will be using in our program to use all the printer settings, okay, printer and preview settings. So for any driver program, we have to call like this, okay, data begin of, let's say we'll make use of this options and we will include this structure, okay, include structure IT CPO. Okay, so this is a mandatory one because here we need to give our print preview and printer settings. Okay, and
Mhm.
that is how you can pass that GS options to our uh, end of GS options. Include structure IT CPO. Then in your startup selection, we can call the SAP script here. Okay. What we'll do, we will clear that structure which is of type that IT CPO. Okay. And then what we will do is we will assign these fields. Okay. Test. Now these are all the printer settings which we need to do mandatorily to call our uh, SAP script form. Okay, so I'll just copy everything here. So these are all the parameters which can be used. So first I use this TD test, TD timed. So you can refer to any Google code as well in case of just calling this particular SAP script form. Okay, it's not a big thing. We will use all, I mean, we are not giving any specific settings, rather it will be like applicable for all the systems. Okay, td delete, let's see, td this one. Okay. Then, as I told you, these are your function modules, right? So in that case, what we will do is we will call our function modules here. Okay. So first is the open form. Open the form. Yes. Anyway, that would have come in our syntax error, but yeah, you are right. So in the what we will do is first we will call our open form. Okay. So these are the parameters. So as of now, what we will do is we need only few parameters here. So we use this open form, called that through the pattern. So in the open form, we have this tx, printer, x, z plant form in the form, and psi language. Okay. Then in the right form, this is the main form, where what we have done is we have added one element called as main element. So how you will add this main element in the form SAP script form? So you go to your original form. In this Z plant form, go to the display, and in the main window here in the text element, okay, you open it, and here, so if you see this, you can add this text element and you can give it here as the main element. Okay. So in our case, what we have done is we have added this main element, function set, type body, and window is main. Then we use this close form and end of the selection. So this close form also we will add it through the pattern. So you activate your program. After that, what you do is, now what we will do is we will add one logo. So I showed you how to add the logo. So you create a bitmap. What you do is you download a bitmap image. Generally, what happens is the logo of the client will be added in here, and that logo you will be using in your invoices. So as of now, I'm just uploading a logo from the desktop, and then in the bitmap image, here this import logo is there, right? Here you will give your desktop file name and the name zplant logo and the color bitmap image, and then you add it. Okay. And if you want to do a print preview, you can do a print preview here, and you can see the logo here. And in order to add the logo in your SAP script, what you do is you add again similar way, you create a page window of this logo window, and then in this logo, once it is created, you in once this page window is, so you create the window here in the logo window, and once this window is created, you assign that window to the first page. Okay. And if you want to display your just arrange all these pages, go to the form printer, go to the graphical form painter, and in this what you do is, like, you can just manually align this footer and header and everything. Okay. So if you see this, so this is in the display mode. Like if I change this display, as I told you, so in the graphical form painter, you can add it, and what you can do is you can adjust this. So before adjusting, what you do, uh, put it in the change format, go back, change for the form, add the window. After adding the window, add it to the page window, and then go to the settings, go to the form painter. In the graphical form painter, just adjust everything like how I have adjusted. So you take the header main, and then footer you just put little bit up, okay, and so this is the logo, okay, and we are done. So this is how it should form. And then if you go to the form painter in order to remove that page, that so now your this thing is done, alignment, save it. And in the logo, okay, after you add the like image, let me do it for you again, okay. It takes little bit of time actually to reflect. So this is the logo window. All right. First to activate it, let's see in our program now by executing how it looks like. Print preview. So if you see this is the header window, this is the main window, this is the footer window, and this is the logo window. Correct? Then after that, what we will do is we will just add a bitmap image. Okay. So we will add a bitmap image. Correct? So instead of that, what I will do is I will download some smaller images and add it as a logo. Bitmap images for logo. Okay, logo design. Let's see. Let's add a small bitmap image. Let me see if it. We will add one bitmap image here. So if you see this, I'll add this bitmap image. It's a color bitmap image, and the name is Z logo and logo for plant, logo for our form. Okay. So when you do this, so your form is added here. So if you see the attributes, uh, okay, then you save it. Now, if you want to print preview it, you can do a print preview of this logo. So it looks like this. It is a bigger image actually, but that's fine. Okay. So generally the logos will be provided by your client. For the specific clients, those logos will be provided and you can use it. But now if I want to add this logo in our logo window, so what I have to do, so in that case, um, okay, so I'll go to this logo window and I will add it in the text element. Okay. So here, what I will do is just remove this window. Okay, logo window. Okay, so here, what I will do is I will insert a graphics, and instead of this plant logo, I will use this Z logo. Okay, Z underscore logo, and color bitmap image. So here actually it should be Z logo. This you remove it. Sorry. Okay. So here in the document Z underscore logo, graphics ID to and color bitmap image, and you just add it. So when you see this, this is how it gets added. Just save it. Okay, save this and activate it. So if you want to do a printing test, do a printing test. So this is how it is looking like. Okay, this logo, whatever you have added, this logo has been uploaded. Okay, so I hope you are clear now, that how to create the windows, how to add it to the page window and the paragraph format and the character formats, and how to add a logo. Correct. So all the things like whatever we discussed, and we'll assign this, and we created a calling program as well, and also we created a logo in SE71, and we added a logo window in our form. Okay, and then we added the logo in the text element. Okay, and I showed you how to display it. So tomorrow what we will do is we will see how to add some values into an internal table and how to display that internal table in our form. Okay, so that will be the last part in our SAP form. Thank you.